Hey guys, welcome in and welcome back to my channel. If you guys are completely new, hello, I'm sincerely Niko. Another video. Who is he? Is he a content creator? Maybe. Maybe not. But in today's video, we're going to be trying out some foundations. I picked up the Huda Beauty Stick Foundation, the Faux Filter Stick Foundation. I'm going to be comparing it to the liquid. So we're going to do a side-by-side battle. Election day, honey. Side-by-side battle of the stick foundation versus the liquid foundation. And I'm pretty sure there's not a lot of videos like this out here in YouTube land comparing the two. So I'm hoping I'm going to give you guys some insightful information about how the product blends, the coverage, and also the ounces and how much it costs breakdown wise. So if you guys are interested in this type of video, then definitely keep on watching. But before we get into it, subscribe. We're almost at 5K. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. When you enjoy this video, give it a thumbs up. And please, at the end of this video, if you like it and found it very informative, share the video. Just share it. Share it to your Facebook. Share it to your Twitter. Post a little bit on IGTV and tag me. Just share it. We need to be in a sharing kind of mood right now. And I'm sharing my knowledge with you guys. I want you guys to share me to the world. So share it. Alright, so let's go ahead and jump on into the video.
You used to call me on mine. You used to. Yeah.
Alright, so I'm going to be trying out the new Faux Filter Foundation from Huda Beauty, and I'm going to be comparing it to the Faux Filter Liquid Foundation from Huda. I have never tried neither one of these. The Faux Filter Liquid was sent to me in PR, and like I say, I have never tried. Girl, what's going on with the packaging?
I hate white boys!
Falling all apart. Oh no, man. Oh no, man. So I'm going to be trying out the Faux Filter Foundation. This was sent to me in PR. I haven't tried it out at all. I did a swatch to make sure the color was, which color was good for me, and I'm going to be using the shade Nutmeg, which is 520G, which led me to pick up the Nutmeg shade in the Stick Foundation, which is also 520G. So I'm going to be doing one side of my face with liquid, one side of my face with the stick. We're going to compare to see which one would be best for coverage. You guys know the issues and the deals that I suffer with. But if you guys are new because you found my video, you kind of decided to get this foundation. I suffer from hyperpigmentation and also from ingrown hair acne situations because I do have facial hair in this particular area that I do shave for you guys. So hit that subscribe button because I'm over here suffering and dying from hyperpigmentation and acne for you guys. But that's besides the point. I do have hyperpigmentation in my jawline, bearded area. I do get ingrown hair, so I suffer from that typically, but the rest of my face is usually okay as far as texture and pigmentation and all the good stuff, but it's usually just this particular area that I focus the most on. So a lot of people come to me to make sure they can get the really good coverage foundation. So I'm known as one of the person who really try to see if the foundation has coverage, period. So I'm going to be trying out the Faux Filter Stick versus the Faux Filter Liquid on my face for you guys, and let's go ahead and get on into it. So I'm going to start off by moisturizing my face. I'm going to use the Smashbox Primerizer. Moisturizer and primer built in one. Like I said, I just recently washed my face and shaved, so I haven't put on any moisturizer, especially in this area. It's a little rough. And if I can get a 2-in-1, I'm gonna pop on a little bit of this Milk Makeup Kush lip balm. Someone in my comment in my last video was like, my lips was too ashy. Well, guess what? This is for you. Glossed up lips. You happy? You happy? Okay, moving on. So while that just synced in, I'm going to go ahead and prime again. I like to double prime sometimes. I'm going to be using the Milk Makeup Hydro Grip. I opt out not getting the new primer, the jelly primer from Huda. I'm no longer on Huda's PR list, so I did not get the foundation stick nor the primer to try them out. Don't know why I'm no longer on their list, but never here nor there. I'm still going to come on here and try out products for you guys, even if I'm not on their PR list. It's all about transparency first and foremost. And this primer, the Hydro Grip, is very much similar to the jelly primer from Huda, so I opted out not getting it because of that. Keep in mind, I'm combination oily. I'm very much on the heavy oily side, but I'm not testing this foundation out to see if it has great long wear because I'm not wearing makeup out when I go out. I only wear makeup here for you guys, so I haven't really done a foundation hunt to see if the foundation really works for my oily skin like I used to do. Neither here nor there. But I'm here to test the coverage. So whatever you guys do to make sure that your foundation stays matte with wearing masks, then definitely keep that in mind. But I'm comparing foundations, so you kind of know which one to really get, if you get my drift. Alright, so before we get into actually swatching and trying on the products, I do want to kind of do a little breakdown of the cost, the grams, and comparisons to other foundation sticks that are on the market, so you guys can kind of know exactly what is the playing field of this particular product. So we're going to break down the cost real quickly of this particular stick, and we're going to compare it to other stick foundations that I do have in my collection as far as grams, ounces, and then the cost per gram. Kind of like Stephanie Nicole do. If you guys know Stephanie Nicole, she's one of my good friends, and I'm going to just kind of fill in the void of Stephanie Nicole, but foundation wise. Hi Steph. So the Huda foundation retails for $39. You get 0.44 ounces or 12.5 grams. The breakdown for that would be $3.12 per gram, which is not really that bad because there are some foundation sticks out here that are a little bit more expensive, and the breakdown for that is not tea. The next foundation stick I want to talk about is the coveted Anastasia Beverly Hills foundation stick. This retails for $25. Get 0.32 ounces or 9 grams. The breakdown for that is $2.78 or $2.80 rounded up per gram in this foundation stick. Another brand that is offered at Sephora is the Tintadol foundation stick from Lancome. Now this bad boy, you get 9 ounces or 0.31, or 9 grams or 0.31 ounces. The retail price for this is $47, and the breakdown for the ounce, 47 divided by 9, $5.22 per gram of this foundation stick. That's how much it costs, $5.22 to put this on your face per gram. Okay. Another expensive stick foundation per gram is the Milk Makeup. Now, Milk Makeup is cheaper. This is $36. You get 0.35 ounces or 10 grams in this foundation stick. So the retail per gram is 3.60 cents per gram. If you think about it, although this foundation is cheaper, you're not getting as much grams compared to the Huda foundation. And then again, although this foundation is more expensive, you're not getting the same amount of grams as the Huda foundation. Now, I wanted to throw in a couple other brands that do have foundation sticks so you guys can see that it can be broken down cheaper to a certain extent, whether if you have more grams or less grams. So the coveted JUVIA'S Place foundation stick, this retails for $18. You get 0.34 ounces or 9.7 grams in this, and it's going to retail you for $1.82. $1.82 per gram in this foundation. So this is going to be your cheapest per gram cost for this foundation stick. Another brand that is also very inexpensive is the Minted Cosmetics foundation stick. You get 0.55 ounces or 15 grams in this foundation stick. The retail price for this is $30. and you get $2 per gram in this foundation stick. So again, there are brands out here that has more product or less product compared to the actually new foundation stick from Huda that costs less or more than the actual gram amount. I just wanted to break that down for you guys so you guys know how much you're really spending and what's your value of how much you're spending when it comes down to products. So let's go ahead and move on into actually applying, swatching, and seeing how it blends. So like I said at the beginning of the video, I'm going to be trying out Nutmeg, which is 520G on respectively each side of my face. I'm going to be using a brush for both sides. I'm not going to be using a sponge because I don't want the product to absorb. I want to see if it's going to get its full potential, and brushes give the foundation the most full potential possible. So with that being said, my face is primed. We're ready to go. We're ready to blend. We're ready to slay. So the brushes that I'm going to be using today to blend out the foundation is I'm going to be using the Anastasia A30 foundation brush, and I'm also going to be using the Japanese small dome brush. These are very much similar as far as shape goes and blendability. So when I'm blending out one, I'm not going to be switching over to another brush or the same brush doing this side of the foundation. I just wanted you guys to know that I'm using two different brushes, so we won't mix or confuse or transfer the product from one side to the other. So I'm going to start off with the foundation that you guys came here for, and that is the stick foundation. I'm going to be doing that on my left side of my face, which is you guys' right. So let's go ahead and get into it. Here we go. That's what the swatch looks like. I'm going to do a couple more swatches. Alright, using the Japanese brush, let's go ahead and buff and blend. This is what it looks like blended out. I'm gonna zoom you guys in. I'm gonna go in a little bit more here, a little bit more right there. This is actually a really good match. And this is what she's looking like on the skin. I'm actually here for it. It looks very natural. Can't wait to see how it performs with other products, of course. So I'm going to go ahead and switch over to my Anastasia brush, and I'm going to take the Faux Filter foundation in shade 520. Pump out a little bit on my palette. Let's give it a go, Joe. The fragrance. There is a fragrance in the liquid. There isn't a fragrance in the stick. So if you're looking for something fragrance free, go with the stick. This is coverage. Oh, I do not like this fragrance. Okay. Here's what it looks like. One pass through. I still have enough on here to do the rest of my face. Coverage is pretty decent. I still see a little bit of peeping through, but coverage is decent. It is already dry and it's matte already. Whereas the cream is still fluidy. I'm gonna go in with a second coat in certain areas, right here and right here. You guys know the drill. All right, so comparing colors, she's a little warm. I don't know if y'all see what I see in my viewfinder, but she's a little warm. She's more neutral. I'm leaning towards the stick, to be honest, for color, but coverage, It's a toss-up game. It's a real toss-up game. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish the rest of my face off camera, and we'll be back to discuss the stick foundation versus the liquid. All right, so I'm back. Face is complete. Keep in mind, I did do a side and side comparisons where I did the stick foundation on this side and I did the liquid foundation on this side. This look will be up on my channel. I did a full face using Huda Beauty products where I showed you guys how I created this look using Huda Beauty products as well as the foundations. So you want to check that out. It'll be up in the eye above if I have not posted this video after or before. I don't know how that works. You know how YouTube is a little bit janky. But anyways, overall, I want to get my thoughts and opinions on the foundations. If you are really super duper oily and you can bypass the fragrance smell, I definitely suggest getting the liquid foundation. I'm going to probably mix a little bit of the 510 Cocoa into the 520, just because the 520 was a little bit too warm on my jawline. When I started to blend it out, we both saw that it was yellow. And I know my eyes ain't playing tricks on me, and I'm pretty sure you guys can catch that as well too. It was a little too warm around the jawline, so I think I'm gonna just kind of mix these two together just to kind of balance a little bit better. But I was able to dull it down a little bit with some powder. Yeah, so this is the stick. It looks like I have nothing on around my jawline, whereas you can kind of see like right here in this area, you can still see some of the foundation. A little too warm, but the color is not bad compared to the stick foundation. Now the stick foundation, I really do like this foundation. As though it is $3 and how much? $3.12 per gram. I like this stick foundation. And surprisingly, it's right there neck and neck with my Cryline TV paint stick and the Milk Makeup stick foundation. You guys know I stand for that Milk Makeup foundation, even though it's $3.60 a gram or $36 and it's cheaper, but you don't get a lot of product compared to the Huda. The stick foundation is she's a bop. She's a bop. But again, I highly suggest getting it if you guys are looking for a stick foundation that is she's tea. She is tea. She's tea. She looks like skin. Of course, you know, I met her down. I got her together, but it looks good. This looks good. It looked good. When I was blending it, it was looking good, and I didn't want to say that too early in the game. Too early. I didn't want to pull out already. Oh God!
That's what I'm talking about. It was so black ass. It was black ass.
So I'm gonna go ahead and hop off of this video. If you guys are free and interested, you can see how I created this look using some Huda Beauty products, contouring, concealer, powder, all of that. I will have that link down below in the description or in the information bar above. Check that out if you got some free time. I mean, I'm pretty sure you guys have plenty of free time. We're still in the pandemic. But I'm gonna go ahead and hop off of here, and I hope to see you guys in the next. I will see you guys in the next video. Share this video. Peace. Bye.
That can only mean one thing. Ever since I left the city,